What's up, Inkie peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and welcome to your third bonus video for August 2017 using the Printables. So today we're doing a little art journal page, and even if you don't art journal, you can use these techniques and things that I'm using in scrapbooking or journaling, whatever you like. So I've decided to use I have a feeling it was a Heidi Swap mask stencil thing that I got like a couple of years ago possibly, but you could do the same thing with just any old stencil. And I bought this little sponge. It's actually a beauty blender from the retreat that I just went to, and it is freaking amazing. It is the best thing I have ever used for putting paint through a stencil in my life. I also bought I'd never thought to use a sponge, which is silly because that would be sensible, Adele. I actually went to the $2 shop the other day and bought a pack of sponges as well. So I'm going to test them out and see if they work too, because I would like to have, I bought 5 of these little sponges, these beauty blender type ones, but I'd like to have one for each kind of main color of these dilutions paints. So you can see there, I'm using my work, my Use It Up journal, and this is my new Use It Up journal, and I've got my old Use It Up journal. And I decided while my paint was still wet that I would have another go and do this stencil in my new Use It Up journal as well. Even though I'm not working on this page today, this page actually I do end up finishing, and it will be on Let's Get Inky sometime this month on YouTube. So if you like art journaling, make sure you subscribe over there to see videos as well. So I'm just smushing that paint through the stencil, and it goes on really nicely. A tip, if you haven't done this before, is to not have much paint on your sponge at all. You don't want to really be able to see the wet gluggy paint, because you can see on that flower up that top left bit I did accidentally splooge some paint everywhere because I had too much on my sponge. This page in my Use It Up journal has been driving me nuts, and I'll tell you why. It is so fluoro pink. It hurts the eyeballs a little bit, and so that's why I wanted to use the black to kind of calm down half of the page. I can deal with half of it being in your face, but I really couldn't deal with all of it, and that's why it's one of the last pages that I've got to go, because I've just been avoiding it like the plague. I'm using some whiteout, and so this is whiteout in a pen. I think is it the Outline brand? I don't know, any brand of whiteout in a pen. I like this one because of the shape of the tube, like the shape of the bottle. I find that it's comfortable to hold on to for a while, and I just kind of went over the left sides of the flower black parts just to give them a bit of highlight, and I really think it makes it pop off the page. I'm now going to that sticker sheet that I bought with the little rectangles, and I'm just plonking a few of them on my page. No real rhyme or reason. I just wanted to stick them down, and then I have this eye that I wanted to stick down, and then I do move the eye because I kind of felt like it was a bit creepy hanging over the top of the photo there. And I'm using this little photo of me and Arch, and he was only 1 week old at the time. He looks so tiny there. I'm using this printable from the collage floral sheet for this month, and I'm just going to snip off those excess bits that are hanging over. But before I do, it's time to do something to my picture. I'm going to add a doily. This is one of those, they're from Amazon. They're the Cambridge design or pattern, and that is the 4-inch size. I do need to get some more 4 and 5 inch. I've got 800 6-inch ones, but I do need to get some more of those small ones because they're a really delicate doily. I've never seen a doily quite so fragile and intricate. So for this, I'm just grabbing some tissue paper, and I know a lot of people have issues with tissue paper, and I'm completely fine with that. I'm not an acid-free scrapbooker. I create so much that Archie's not going to want to keep all of Mummy's scrapbooks one day, and I'm completely fine with that. I do it more for the process. So especially my art journaling, like these Use It Up books and my junk journals, it's just for the making part of it. If it's starting to fade in 10 years, 15 years, that's okay. I had fun making it. And so I'm adding a bit of tissue paper here on top of the doily, and I really, really enjoyed doing this one. It was fun to just crazily stick stuff down, and you'll see in the end I do add a quote over that black as well, so stay tuned for that. Adding another little flower, one of the book page ones, and then another one up here, and then I just go crazy with sticking stuff on. I was just feeling in a stick and plonk moods, you know when sometimes you just want to stick paper together. I was in one of those moods, so I had this printable here and this one here, and it just kept going. And in the end, I do like it. It's busy, but I quite like it. I do. So this Use It Up journal, it's hanging by a thread as to being done. It has to be finished soon. I really want to be able to flick through it. Let me know in the comments if you do art journaling, how many journals, or if you do journaling, like written journaling, how many notebooks or journals or sketchbooks have you actually finished? Because to me, that's super satisfying. Oh, hang on a sec. I am using one of these little stickers and I'm actually punching out shapes. So that's something else you can do. You can use the rectangle shape and then punch out whatever shape you like. So I finished one large A4 sized art journal. There's a flip through on my Let's Get Inky channel for that. I've finished the Journaling by Fives journal, and that's it. I have never finished any other books in my life. No notebooks, no nothing. And I'm really excited. This one's almost finished, and my Traveller's Notebook insert is getting close to finished as well. So yeah, I'd be really interested in the comments below. It's like the mythical finishing a roll of washi tape. It's doable. Lots of people have done it, but sometimes it just seems like such a far way away. I'm adding a few little bits here because I stuffed it up. I really did. And you know what I always say, you can always cover it up. Don't worry if you make a mistake, you can always cover it up. What happened is there was a bit of a blockage in the end of my whiteout, and the eye that I did there was whiteout just going everywhere. So I just added some of the art print stickers over the top. It was so easy to just stick something over there. So please don't ever feel, and I know it's hard to not feel like this, but don't ever feel like it has to be perfect first go. If you stuff something up, it's okay. Cover it up with something else. You can always find a solution to it. So I'm just doing my journaling, and I did this little quote that was about, I think I just typed in baby quotes into Pinterest. That's often how I find my quotes. It's nice and easy, and I'm just writing it in the whiteout. And the reason why I like the whiteout is it's really opaque. It's so solid in its whiteness. And I find that even the paint pens, they're not as solid and opaque as I really wish they were. So there's my journaling there, and we'll see what else I do something down here, because I felt like it was a little bit uneven. It just kind of looked a bit top heavy, and I needed something down here, so I just add a little bit of journaling. I think something about can't believing probably how much you've grown. Future Adele, is that what past Adele thought? Yep, how big you are. So let me know if you've also done the Use It Up journal thing. I think it's just a great way and a lazy way that works out well for you to get some extra backgrounds done. Today, for example, I've been filming videos all morning, and because Archie's not here as I'm filming and recording this today, shake your huddy shine, shake your huddy shine. Archie's not here today, and so I love it how I just didn't say anything. And if you're new to my Patreon and you have never watched an Inkie Quill video in your life, you're going to think I have some sort of mental problems or something to just burst out in song with no explanation whatsoever. Anywho, Archie's not here today, and I really wanted to film a quick art journal before I met Aaron for lunch, and I did. I filmed one in about 15 minutes because my background was already done, but by the end of it, I felt like I'd completed an entire art journal page in one sitting, when really I hadn't. So it works out really well to have a book like this. Please give this video a little love heart likey thing if you enjoyed getting a bonus video this month, and stay tuned tomorrow. I know there's another Project Life process, and then there's a card and some other things to peek at too. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.